Next 911 will be first available with hybrid powertrain, but the turbo will retain a pure combustion powertrain. The 2019 Porsche 911 range will be headed by a 630 bhp Turbo S model, powered by a ramped-up version of the current car's 3.8-liter flat-six to make it a genuine threat to the Ferrari 488 GTB. The future flagship series model, recently spotted testing in Germany, will borrow engine hardware from the GT2 RS to ensure that its output jumps by 50 bhp compared with today's Turbo S, edging it to within 30 bhp of the 488 GTB. The regular turbo model that sits beneath the S is predicted to have 592 bhp, which is 61 bhp more than today's 991 version. Both the Turbo and Turbo S will be capable of more than 200 miles per hour. Porsche's 992-911 range will be the first to feature a hybrid model, but the brand has chosen to stick with pure combustion engine power for its all-wheel drive turbo variants in a bid to save weight, maximizing their bhp per ton outputs. Performance will, therefore, be scintillating, with the 2.9 seconds 0 to 62 miles per hour time of the current Turbo S beaten and the turbo ducking beneath the 3.0 seconds mark for the first time. Of the Porsche cars in production after the 992's launch, only the electric Mission E will be quicker off the line, although it won't join the family until 2020. Evolved chassis. The 992-911 will be built around an evolved MMB structure with a wider footprint than the current 991. The photographed test cars with large extensions are evidence of the wider track, which will give the 992 improved high-speed stability and improved space for rear passengers. The car's length will remain unchanged. Modular design will enable the structure's use for next-generation versions of the Boxster and Cayman, while it could also influence the design and engineering of future Audi R8 and Lamborghini Huracan models. The updated structure will make more extensive use of high-strength steel and aluminium in order to cut weight. Changes to the 8th-generation 911's exterior will be small, but their impact on aerodynamics is said to be big. The car will feature more active panels and a full-width rear wing. An active front spoiler is also a possibility, although this hasn't been seen on test cars so far. Engines and power outputs. The future 911 range, including the GT3, will exclusively use turbocharged six-cylinder engines, marking the end of naturally aspirated units for the lineup. The GT3 will deliver more than 500 bhp, while the standard models are set to get an extra 10-15 bhp over today's Carrera and Carrera S. The current Carrera and Carrera S deliver 364 bhp and 414 bhp respectively, so the 992 generation 911 will produce 375 bhp to 429 bhp. A hybrid 911 will also be introduced to the range in 2020. It will run the flat-six with an electric motor, providing limited all-electric and performance-boosting functions. The electrified powertrain has provided engineers with a packaging challenge, but product line director Erhard Mossel, now retired, previously told Autocar that CO2 regulations in 2020 have spurred on the hybrid model's development. Interior and dashboard. The latest Cayenne and Panamera offer the biggest clues as to what the 992-911's dashboard design will be like. Spotted development cars have featured a central rev counter that's flanked by two digital screens, located in a cluster that curves around the center console touchscreen. The technology mimics the wraparound design of Volkswagen Group's stablemate Audi and its virtual cockpit, but keeps a more traditional layout with revs the main focus. Like its forebears, the 992-911 will be available in convertible form, with the new Targa also on the cards.